What's up guys, Brunswick's back, and these are my top 5 benchmark balls available now. Before we get into this video and talk about these bowling balls, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now when we talk about benchmark bowling balls and benchmark ball reaction, I am specifically looking for a ball that's going to be easy to control, first ball out of your bag, and something that you can use on multiple conditions and also for multiple style players. That's what I consider a benchmark ball. So let's get into this list, starting with the GB5 from Ebonite. Now the GB5 has that enhanced V2 symmetrical core, RG 2.48, differential 048, and that GB 12.7 cover stock. Now the surface on the GB5 Solid is 500, 1500, and we might see some similarities with other balls on this list. But also note that surface is not forever. You can also manipulate, and that's what makes a benchmark ball. A benchmark ball is the way it can handle surface changes and still be versatile. You need a little less surface because you don't bowl as much oil. You need more surface because you're battling something that's just soupy. This ball can handle it, and a lot of other versatile balls can do the same. The GB5 also won on tour, which makes it ultra special. It gave the nod of approval from our best players in the world, and they won titles with it. So if you're looking for a no-nonsense performer that's been around with that core technology for quite a long time and has seen many different variations over the last few decades, the GB5 is the one for you, and it makes my list for top benchmark balls available now. Moving on to a new entry to the benchmark performance line is the Brunswick Ethos Solid. Now the Ethos Solid has that Ethos symmetrical core 2.48, differential 053, and that Savvy Hook 4.0 solid cover, finished 500, 2000. This ball gave me melee cross vibes from the beginning, from its look and its performance on the lane. These bowling balls are very good from multiple angles, but I prefer to play bowling balls like this on straighter trajectories. Another thing you'll notice with a lot of these bowling balls is they are non-HK22 base resins. So what makes that important is HK22 was a huge breakthrough in cover stock development that gave the ball inherently more skid flip. The Ethos Solid was a much needed ball in the line for the Brunswick brand, and it gives you performance from all different range. I think this is going to be a great benchmark performer, a little bit higher flaring with that 053 diff, but you're going to see the same control and continuation you would from any benchmark type ball. And that's why the Ethos Solid makes my list for the top 5 benchmark balls available now. Like that. Let's move it on to the next ball on the list, the DV8 Troublemaker Solid. Now the Troublemaker Solid has that dualistic core, which was designed specifically for two-handers, so you can get the most out of it if you don't use your thumb. What does that mean for bowlers that use their thumb? Well, this is still going to be a benchmark ball no matter how you slice it. With that 500, 1500 finish on that Havoc solid cover, again, non-HK22 base resin, this is probably going to be one of the more earlier bowling balls in the benchmark range of motion because the core is so massive. This is one of the biggest cores we've ever developed here in just terms of size and volume. What I noticed from this ball in the lane was a strong, heavy roll that was better suited from playing straighter. Now, while I could play in, the desired reaction wasn't quite there, so this is a ball I would typically start with, play straighter angles until it got a little bit lazy down lane, and then go into my more angular bowling balls. But this fits the bill for a benchmark type reaction, especially for breaking down patterns, especially short patterns, flat patterns, something with a lot of wet dry. And that's why the Troublemaker Solid makes my list for top 5 benchmark balls available now. What do you say? Let's switch it up and go to the Hammer brand with the Hammerhead. Now I had so much success using this ball in the first game of league at the House of Pain, with its ability to break down the patterns and the wet-dry conditions that I see there and still maintaining control and hitting power. I was most surprised by the Hammerhead in this group. I wasn't expecting a huge benchmark ball from the Hammer brand, but then again, here we are. That spheroid symmetrical core with the RG 2.48, differential 048, and his Aggression Solid cover finished at 500 to 1,000. This ball gave me more of an end-over-end roll, but kept me in the pocket from multiple angles. Now, while I felt that this ball was better straighter, that's kind of a common thing that I'm going to see with more benchmark balls for my game. Now, if you have higher rev rate, more speed, whatever, you could probably play different parts of the lane. I'm more comfortable playing this ball either straighter up the boards or with a little bit of a slight swing. Hammerhead is one of those more versatile pieces, I feel like, and is a very underrated performer from the Hammer brand, which gets all of its love in the Black Widow series, effects, and of course, urethane bowling balls. But that doesn't change the fact that it makes my list for top 5 benchmark balls available now. That's pretty good. It's out wide, but... And last but certainly not least, as far as benchmark bowling balls, is the Track Stealth Mode. Now, the Stealth Mode came out this year, 2025, and was widely adopted on the PBA Tour as one of the best benchmark balls, first ball out of their bag type, and even saw some showtime. Now, this is one of the more higher flaring bowling balls in the benchmark series, RG 2.48 differential 056, and that QR10 solid cover finished at 500, 1500. This makes the Stealth Mode a dynamic performer on heavier oil. This is more in the range of benchmark motion, smooth, control, but also versatile from multiple angles, multiple players, and is why this ball ranks in the top 5 for the best benchmark balls available now. Good shot. So that's my list. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you think I missed something, not including urethane, we're not talking about urethane in this video for once, but let me know in the comments what I missed from the brands of Brunswick as far as benchmark performance balls. Please subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I will talk to you all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Before we get to, now the GB5 has a symmetrical, I refer to that as something that's going to be so HK22 is so important of a development that it gave it more traction in oil. Not only that, now I'm getting off base here. The Ethos Solid was with probably my highest first game average in all. Now this is one of the more high. Till then, please subscribe to my channel. And if you found this helpful, if you found this video,